It's one of the loudest venues in the National Football League. We're inside Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, home of the Chiefs. We are just about set to get the festivities started, and off we go on this Christmas Eve. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up here. 1st and 10. They'll run here with the rookie. And he'll manage to get to the 33. Linebacker Ernest Jones ends that play. They face 2nd down and 7. Now it's Herbert. Open man is Bateman. He's got him. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
The most important stat, Mike, to determine wins and losses in the NFL is clearly turnover differential, your ability to protect the ball, and on defense, take the ball away. And for any offense, that's even more critical when you have the ball on your side of the field.
And he looks up and he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. Not much happening there, just a short game. Here's a 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
Mahomes going to throw here on 3rd down. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
Sacks are drive killers. There is no greater correlation between a defense getting off the field and the ability to rush the quarterback. And when they come on 3rd down, that number just goes up.
This returnable from inside his own 40. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Chidobe Awuzie. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
Well, what this guy might lose a little bit, Mike, as he gets long in the tooth, he certainly makes up for it in experience. You're not going to be able to do a lot of things to trick him on the back end. He reads this play right from the jump, makes a great break on the ball, and if that ball hits his hands more times than not, it's going to be a takeaway.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And a nice run there on first down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2. Once again, it's Pacheco. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short. Play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Here's a first carry for their running back. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground, Mike. There was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Now a 3rd and 2. The 5th touchdown for him on the year. And that one is no good. He missed the extra point. So much for 7 to start. It is a 6-0 game. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On play action now, Herbert. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
His offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. They can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes. It's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Shotgun now for Herbert. Little short pass. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. It's pulled in by the Chiefs.
So the biggest thing that stands out here, Mike, is the fact that the defense just continues to pursue to the ball. Every defense focuses on get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible, because if the guy in front of you, he misses the tackle or he falls down, you have to be there to make up for it. And the pursuit to the ball is not only how they're able to get him down, it's ultimately how they're able to take the ball away.
And And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Derwin James, the former All-Pro, in on the tackle.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up third down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
Mahomes now on 3rd and 2. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design. Sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
A run up the middle with Pacheco. Changing direction there as he's able to pick up 3. Second and 7. Here's Mahomes. And he might have waited just a bit too long there as he throws it incomplete. Looking to set up the screen, but the defense wouldn't give him the time.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going. And for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their 2nd sack, and we're still here in the 1st quarter.
Here's 3rd and 7. Mahomes going to look to run with this one. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. And it sets up 4th down. Harrison Butker on now for the field goal. This a 31-yard attempt. And that one doinks off the right upright. No good. And this is going to remain a 1-possession game.
You could see the body language of the kicker, Mike. Once it left his foot, he was kind of leaning. He was trying to bring that one back towards the middle. But that's the sound you dread as a kicker. It reverberates around the stadium, off the upright, no good.
Herbert now on 1st down. That's to the right side, and it's Sinnott. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line.
This is a great opportunity now for the offense to really seize control of this game. They just saw their opponent miss a field goal try, come out aggressive on the ensuing possession, strike deep early. Now see if they can put this drive together and end it with some points.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. We are through 1. It's the Chiefs on top. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. From the gun, it's Herbert. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker. Be friendly to the quarterback. and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Herbert to throw. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. That's picked up by the Chiefs.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for a...
And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay, so they might be taking a look at this one. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. Second down and 8. Throwing, Herbert. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Well, this is the advantage to having a really effective passing game, Mike, as the defense now tries to adjust to stopping you through the air. It's a lot easier to mix it up and run the ball. There's a lot less defenders in there trying to stop you.
And he's in. Ben Sinnott. Touchdown, LA.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession, worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Cameron Dicker, the kicker for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Chargers move out in front by a point. It's 7-6. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. On play action, it's Mahomes. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Tremble comes in motion. Mahomes now on 2nd down. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Third down and 9. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick, and they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Here's Herbert. Quick throw, taken in. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. On play action. Now Herbert. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's 1st and goal.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success. Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Now Herbert again. And he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line. To play in a tight 1-point game in this first half. We'll return to Arrowhead after this. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. To throw is Herbert. This one complete to Bateman. Great job by this defense. Nowhere near the end zone as we get to 4th and goal. Now KC going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. Here's Cameron Dicker now on for the field goal. Officially a 29-yard attempt. Dicker's kick is good. And the Chargers going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. So Dicker back out after the field goal. He'll send this one away. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. He'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Attack, attack!
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He'll swing one out wide to Pacheco.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Hey, Ripley!
Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. Got a man. That's Rashee Rice. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
And this is why most teams might decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeout. You can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break. So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. This one, a deep shot for Rice. And that is incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing now is Herbert. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Man in motion, heading left. Now it's Herbert. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Haven't even reached halftime yet, and we see this quarterback just continue to put the ball in harm's way and make bad decisions. He's lucky it didn't add another interception to his stat sheet, and as they approach halftime here, they got to regroup, and he's going to have to make the better decisions here in the second half.
Receiver in motion, headed left. On 3rd and long, it's Herbert. Now, deep ball for Bateman. That's caught! And he will take this one in. 78 yards. Touchdown, LA.
Mike, I'm not sure how else to put it other than this is just a complete defensive breakdown. I mean, from where this ball was snapped, you simply have to just defend the end zone, and if they throw it short, come up and rally tackle. If they throw it in the end zone, high point the ball and knock it down. You cannot give up 6 points to end this half.
Dicker now for the extra point. And the kick is good. So what a finish to this first half as they extend the lead. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. A good return as he takes it across the 30. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They go play action with Mahomes. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
Well, not exactly a highlight reel type play, but in some cases, just checking the ball down to your fullback, picking up some positive yards is the only play that's to be made.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Yellow. Attack! Right side.
Throwing is Mahomes. That's complete left side to Worthy. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Hey, 57. Right side.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
And he looks up and he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. On play action, it's Herbert. That one to the sideline is over everybody, But now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding. Shotgun now for Herbert. Going up top. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him and will bring up third down.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
What can they do here? This is third and forever. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front, because right now their pass protection is breaking down and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up first and 10. From the gun, it's Herbert. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. A first down there on a gain of 12. They go three tight ends here on first and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face second down and 7. Herbert. Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. It's Xavier Worthy on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. Now a give up the middle, and he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down. He'll try to get this one on the ground. And he finds some daylight up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7. On comes the Chiefs punter, as he's on for the 5th time this afternoon. That'll be returnable from the 35. And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. First and 10 now from the 36. Pistol here for Herbert. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Opening carry of the game, it's J.K. Dobbins. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. He's down right at the 40, but that is good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the 1st down, and they're able to convert.
First and 10. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. We're off to the 4th quarter here on Christmas Eve. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
Throwing is Herbert on. Oh, we tried to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to get it back here just past the 35.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Off the bootleg, it's Mahomes. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
Pretty evident that the defense is just giving no time of day to any run actions. They are playing pass all the way, and he can continue to give as many play-action fakes as he wants. It hasn't affected anybody, and in this case, it results in a sack.
On 3rd down, they go with Pacheco. A pickup there of 13. Good for a Chiefs 1st down.
More often than not, Mike, when a team decides to keep the ball on the ground on a 3rd and long like this, typically the next play is either a punt or a field goal. But give credit here to this play caller. He saw something in the defense, gives the ball to his back, and he's able to pick up big yardage and the 1st down.
On the carry, it's Pacheco. A hit, and he has lost the football. But he'll gather it back in. Oh, man, Greg, those must be scary times for a player. Not that it happened to you often, but he lost the ball but was able to get it back and avoid the turnover.
Well, Mike, I hate to admit it, but unfortunately, I was in that situation a few times, and I'll tell you what, when that ball pops out of your hand, the only thing on your mind is there anything I can do to get it back? In this case, he was able to get it back, and he dodged a bullet.
They only need a yard, and it's 4th down. Tremble comes in motion. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And he's going to have the Chiefs' 1st down. They managed to convert. That'll keep the drive alive.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. Here's a 2nd and 6. On the ground, here's Pacheco. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Now a timeout, Chargers here. That's their 2nd. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. They'll try and run the option left. And he won't get much. Taken down at about the 12.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short gain.
And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. Here's a run going left.
The ball carried by number 39. The tackle made at the 3-yard line. A gain of 7. It's 4th down and less than a yard.
They can still pick up a 1st down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll try it now with Pacheco. So it's a win for the visiting Chargers. They
Hey, it's Paul. I was listening to